So I went ahead and got the EA Total Access thing. Forgot what it's called, but the thing you buy where it allows you to play Madden early. So obviously that's how I'm playing this. And I just kind of want to add my 2 cents about it because everyone's making a really big deal. Now it is on some stupid stuff, I'm not gonna lie, but I just feel like if you are like a hardcore Madden player or someone who really likes Madden, I feel like it's worth it, especially if you're tired of Madden 25. It's just nice. It felt good to play the game, a little bit early. So, I'm just saying, like, if you're on the fence about it, get up off the fence, try it out. It's definitely worth your $5. Wouldn't pay $30 unless you're into other games, but definitely worth the $5. Right here, got the fumble, but definitely that fumble was gonna be taken back, but I fumble glitched him. And if you're watching this, dog, like, I did it because I was trying to see if it still worked. I wasn't trying to like cheat you, even though I did cheat you. But actually the dude I'm playing here, it goes by the name of Prodigy, and he's like a tournament style player. We were actually in a league together in the past, and I think I played him one time and like he barely won. But right here I went ahead and got the Cowboys and he's got the Patriots. And I threw an early pick, man. I just totally forgot about Darrelle Revis and the fact that he was on the Patriots. So but definitely just not gonna at least try not to make that mistake again during this game. As you see right here, you see how my camera angle is a little bit off. I was really having a big issue with that. But before I went all brimstone about it, my boy told me that it's something you can turn off. So if you're experiencing this and if you're got this attitude like the game sucks, look at me, didn't learn my lesson. But if you're thinking like the game sucks, or because I'm hearing a lot of like mixed reviews about Madden, I wouldn't let that be an issue. There are some other issues, but to me they're all like very fixable. But definitely not the camera thing, because you can turn that off. It's not a big issue. Just take a trip to settings. But playing Madden, it feels clean. It feels a lot cleaner. People are saying the graphics looks better. I don't really think they look that much better. I mean, that's just personally me. What I am noticing is a lot of stuff from Madden 25 kind of still works, man. I think, and what I'm hearing, man, like I found the blitz like in, like, no lie, like maybe 10 minutes, found one blitz. So I know they're gonna patch a lot of stuff up, so it's just open season right now, and that's why I'm not gonna post up any like blitzes for tips. I'm gonna wait a little bit. No, I'm gonna post up stuff, but I'm gonna give like caution, like this could be patched, or something like that, because a lot of stuff last year that I initially found didn't work throughout the year because they patched it up. And like I said, they definitely are gonna make that a priority this year. So I would just say don't get too attached to blitzes that you find right away, what I mean. But right here has nice little passing formation, kind of killing my zone. I've been messing around with this big dime. It's a nice defense, man. It's just really good balance for run and pass. Right there I was trying to like see if that weak slant 3 blitz from last year kind of worked, and obviously it doesn't. But I do have some other stuff, man. I think I'm gonna post it up pretty soon, now that I've decided I'll post up blitzes, because it's it's cool. It's nothing like no super duper fire. It's dope, but I think it's post worthy. So definitely would drop that for you. So right here you can see like my camera angles are kind of off right there, so I was still getting used to that. Wasn't really knowing how to work with that. Actually, when I started playing this dude, like, I didn't know who I was playing until his boy or someone he talks to came in the party and let me know, like, hey man, you playing Prodigy. So it made me feel good as I was playing it, because at first, like, I just kind of wanted to just feel the game out. I wasn't really trying to play competitively. But I thought, you know what? I'll just put my knowledge up against his knowledge and see what happens. So, you know, at this point of the game, like, I am like, okay, I need to be a little bit more serious. And right there, doing absolute dot to Terrence Williams. And man, you know, this split close, it still works. You know, that route right there, that A route works. Well, not this one right here, that was just a streak, but that little angle route that you see right there at the DBL ends, that works pretty good. So, you know, there are some stuff that translates, is all I'm trying to say. Right there, threw an absolute dot to Des Bryant. And you know, this is cool, you know, because I can feel how important it is to have a good a good quarterback. Because you're going to see throughout this game, like, a couple times when I'm like running and I'm kind of at an angle, like, Tony just totally just throws it wrong and gets it, you know, just throws it inaccurate. And right there, I tried to QB sneak him, and as you see, a QB sneak does not work the same way, y'all. It's not going to be a QB sneak offensive thing this year. So another thing about Madden 15 that I guess I would want to bring up is kind of like how the I guess game was released. And they, you know, a lot of people who were downloading the EA access ticket thing, you know, were having trouble where they downloaded it, they got to 90% and then it went back to 0%. There are a lot of situations where people had to download it twice because they downloaded it one time but it wasn't registering, so they had to cancel it, delete it, and then re-download it. You know, there were some laggy issues with that also, so, you know, just but that doesn't speak to the game. That more speaks to, you know, EA and you know, the way they make the game or whatever, you know, like their servers. So, you know, that's something that need to be changed. I mean, even recently, like with Madden 25, like, it's, man, EA's been horrible, man. Like, I mean, for a while when I was playing Madden 25, I couldn't even, you know what I mean, match up with nobody. Look at the snag though. Oh, I lurked him with right there with Jason Durant. And you know, that's definitely an improvement. I'll say that on defense. Like, I feel like, you know, like, users are coming back. Like, it's still kind of, you know, the movement's still not perfect, but it's definitely better than what it was last year. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, about, you know, EA, you know. So, you know, those are all things that just, you know, Xbox has to fix. Xbox has a lot of issues. The EA servers are horrible. So, you know, and they know that. So, you know, you know, I complain just as much as anybody, you know, but I just realize it just doesn't help anything, you know what I mean? So I guess I just choose to just think more positively about it, you know what I mean? So it was kind of like, you know, that's kind of why I got the Xbox, because, you know, I've been doing Xbox like since Microsoft first came out with it, you know what I mean? So, like, I knew there were going to be issues, and there are, you know, but at the same time, I knew that they would be fixed right there. Throw a nice little toss up to Dez. Didn't have the right coverage. But anyway, the point of all this jibber jabber is I'm just trying to say, like, I'm sure EA is going to fix it. It's not going to stay like this. They're going to tweak it up and fix all those little hiccups that, you know, we don't like, or, you know, that we're having issues with. But, I mean, other than that, what can I say? I mean, I like the game. I like the way I move. You know, that was important last year. I didn't like it. Like, I didn't like the way I move. Now, I'm not exactly moving like Barry Sanders, but it's just a lot more acceptable. You know what I mean? So I'll say I like that. I don't know. I just have to play it a little bit more, and so I can have a better assessment. But those were like my initial thoughts and how I initially felt about the game. So anyway, right here going into the third quarter, we're up by 14 points in. I feel good, because I probably have a little bit of an advantage over him, because I'm sure he's kind of just trying a bunch of stuff out. I mean, he did pick a custom playbook, so he made time to make a custom playbook, but I highly doubt it was a mixture of anything other than what he thought looked nice. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is I feel like I have a little bit more of a scheme than he does right now. But I think next time I play him, that it'll be a different game. But yeah, anyway, nonetheless, the split close scheme still works real well. One thing I did notice though was that screens are a lot harder to throw this year. I mean, last year it was just so easy to do screen plays because you could literally just throw the ball while you're getting tackled, so I could wait till the last second. But in this Madden, it's like when a defensive lineman gets to a certain point, like you can try to throw the ball, but you're getting sacked, and you probably don't want to do that because you're probably going to fumble it. And a couple of times I might show it here, I was trying to do that, and right there tried to pass lead it down, and he played it well, so I do like that. I mean, the man coverages play nice. I mean, I just had to learn. I had to learn the hard way with a couple of these passes, because you just can't do what you did in Madden 25 as far as like pass leading from man to man. But yeah, so at the end of the day, it is a better game, and I really don't have that much to complain about, and really, like I was saying, we're just kind of learning the game, and he has less of a scheme than I do right now, because I'm just really just using stuff I knew from last year, and it all seems to work. You know what I mean? Ironically though, another issue that I saw is the DB wide receiver animation is not on point. That needs to get fixed. A couple of times I just threw it up to Dez, and Dez just went beast mode. So I'm okay with that. It's Dez Bryant, I can accept that. But the problem I see is if more and more I play this game, if I'm clicking on, you know what I mean, and throw an absolute dot, the bird. But if I'm clicking on and trying to use it, I should have just as much as a chance to get the ball as he does. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like that last year. So I hope that that's not something that's overly abused with this Madden. So we'll see. Just more and more we play it, more and more we'll get used to everything, and I'm gonna be cerebral about this game. You know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna go in as hard as I can, and make sure that we get some really, really good stuff here on my channel, so that way we all can be the best that we can be, and that's the part of Madden that I really like. I mean, it's everyone has different styles and formations that attract them, and make a certain type of scheme. I've noticed about myself for the last couple of years, I'm defensively I'm attracted to 4-3 and nickel. Those are my favorite formations. So the thing is, I like those formations so well because it's very easy to find blitzes out of them, and the one that I plan on showing you guys is out of 4-3, and it's easy to find blitzes, but they're not completely balanced defenses a lot of times. In past Maddens I found it hard to stop the run with 4-3. Nickel does do a better job because it's more spread out, but even with the nickel, it has its weaknesses. You got the extra corner in there. Sometimes I would mix in. He throws a really good pass right there, just buying time. But sometimes I'll mix in a safety with a corner, but then if they pass it, then I got my slot corner who's really a safety, matched up with in this year's Brandon Cook. So it's presented its issues, but hopefully this year You know, with the run D, definitely want to lock up well. You know, gonna be looking in the 4-3, to be honest. 4-3 and nickel is gonna be my thing. You know, like bear defenses, like bear defense and things like that. And even this, you know, like this game, right there, that was the inaccurate passing I was talking about. I was like going to my left, and then I pass led it left, and I just overthrew it. So it's like right there, it just went complete beast mode with Dez and catch the ball. Then that's pretty much the game. But what was I saying before I fade out? Yeah, so in this game I was messing around with Big Dime out of this playbook, and it's a really good defense. I'm gonna be messing around with that a lot. But my point was, with these spread out defenses like this one and Bear, it's easier to stop the run. It's easier to make adjustments or whatnot. But anyway, that's pretty much the end of the game. I will be posting up one little tip pretty soon, so stay tuned. If you enjoyed it, remember to comment, like, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching my videos. And until next time, y'all, be easy.